What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man up here back with one more video. You know, this woman right here is finna say something that I have said all the time about us guys. And I understand why a lot of guys think the way they think because of what's being projected out there into the world these days. But what she finna get ready to say is 100% correct. Let's go ahead and get into it.
So some of you may know that I haven't had sex with a man in February will be 6 years. And people always ask me, like, how did you do it? How has it been so long? Like, women have needs and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, when I first started, it was for religious reasons. I was trying to be a good girl and do the right thing and all of that stuff.
Now, before she continue this, I'm going to say this here. That's one thing that she could have left out. But I get where she's going with this, so pay attention to what she is saying. But one thing that I was thinking about when she said this is that this is the kind of woman every man wants. A woman that can show restraints, just like women want men that can show restraints when it comes to, being sexual with someone. Throwing it all out there. That's what men want from a woman, and women want it too. So I'm glad that she's able to do that, but let's go ahead and continue.
And 5 and some odd years later, it's so easy that it's like, I'm not even trying to be a good girl. Like, if a nigga came along and said the right thing, he could probably get it in 3 days. Not even gonna lie. You might want to get out of here now. But it's like, these niggas make it so easy because they be cornying their way out of pussy. Like,
that is true. A lot of men do. For various reasons, doing various things. Let's go ahead and continue.
These niggas really have nothing else to offer but money. Like,
Getting into it. Hold on. Let's go ahead.
Dated so many men with money. I've gotten so many things and still didn't want to give them anything because all they have is things. Like, I am an intellectual person. I like deep conversation. Like, I want us to be able to talk about everything. What books are you reading? Let's talk about politics. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about religion. Let's talk about family. Let's talk about things that matter.
All right. Sorry, I got to stop it. You know how it goes, but all right. I grew up around women. If y'all know this, I have 8 sisters. And all of my sisters have said this. There's an old saying that them old folks used to say. Now, I might get in trouble for saying this on social media, but I'm going to say it anyway. Fuck the mind and the body will follow. She basically just said that. Without saying those words that I just said, she basically said the same thing. Stimulate her mind. She figured to say something else at the end, or not the end, but in a few seconds here. But she has a point. Them old folks used to say that long time ago. Fuck the mind and the body will follow. Which means all you gotta do is just get into her head, and once you get into her head, she just basically said it. You're going to get all the pussy you want. She just said it. Women say the same thing about men. Fuck the mind and the wallet will follow. I know. That's an old saying as well, too. But still, this woman just said it. Without saying the exact words that I said, she basically said it. And long story short.
And they don't be having nothing to talk about. Like, have you ever met a nigga whose personality is being a nigga with money? Like, these niggas have nothing else to offer. So, like, when they're complaining about us only wanting money, what else do you have to offer? And if you have nothing else to offer, you definitely gotta pay like you weigh. Like, at this point, it's like, I'm begging to meet someone who can intellectually stimulate me and have me tingling with just words.
See what I mean? Fuck the mind and the body will follow. She is 100% right, fellas. You gotta stop leading with money. Gots to. And if you can't get that woman just by the sheer presence of who you are as a person, then you don't need to be with her. And I know it's going to be frustrating. I've been down that road. It's going to be frustrating. But guess what? Now, I have a beautiful marriage, beautiful family. Been married for them to be 16 years in almost, about a month and a half from now, something like that. Yeah. So, come on now. So, you just got to be patient. Your woman will come. You can't lead with money because when you lead with money, you finna get ready to attract the wrong woman. Same thing we say to these women. You can't lead with your body or with sex because if you do, you're going to be attracting the wrong man. Let's go ahead and continue. It's almost over.
I ain't met a nigga yet. Like this, at this point, it's like, is 10 years gonna come? Is the hole gonna close all the way together? Like, is it gonna close back up and they're going to have to, like...
That was funny. And you know what hole she's talking about. But anyway, yeah. So, fellas, just keep that in mind. Quit using money to attract women. Yes, we are supposed to provide for the family as a man. Yes. But you gotta stop leading with money. Because when you do that, guess what you're doing now? You're opening up the floodgates for all that negativity to come in. And you're not gonna like it. Think about that. So, yeah. I can't believe that she started off like that, but it makes sense. So that being said, let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is your boy Man Up. I'm Chunga the Deuce. I'll holler at you.